the streets like the back of your hand. Making it in the city, doing it the best way you can. Gambling with your life, racing with time. Justify the things you do, you must pay the price. Little boy grows up to become a man. He reflects the things he sees and what he wants to be. City life, living that city life. City life, living that city life. Growing up in the city, gets his education on the back of the bus. Making it in the city, his vision channeled by the challenge he must face. Little girl grows up to become a woman, torn between right and wrong. There's a 50-50 chance. The news is brought to her by the 4/4 beat on her radio. Oh, city life, living that city life. City life, living that city life.
Can't help thinking of you. Those
society, greed, lust, notoriety. My mother tender arms always protected me. Branded from the day of birth, denied my rights on Mother Nature's earth. A burden that I carried until now, you see. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it. Expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it's for. Just how now it's got to be. Yes, I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it. Expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it's for. Just how now it's got to be. Right on, right on, right on, right on, right on. Right on, right on, right on, right on, right on. Always on the outside looking in. Never an invitation to come in. Change gotta be made, patience getting thin. Friends keep turning against their friends. So I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it. Expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. Yes, I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it. Expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. You put some ideas in my head, and the books you gave me, the ones I read. Now nothing that you do can really bother me. You gave an inch, I grabbed a mile. I know it took me quite a while, but now you're gonna hear a little more from me. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it. Expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it. Expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it. Expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it. Expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it.
Yeah, yeah. Tommy G. My friends and family said that this could never be. Cause we're so different, you'll end up leaving me. Yeah. But baby, don't you know that living in the past, a love like ours, we know it's gonna last. Smooth as chocolate. You're warm as the sun. Yeah. I got something for you, baby. It will make you run, yeah. Into my arms, feeling so strong. Make love all night long.
Yo voy a hacerte el amor en la cama, porque tú sabes que tú eres mi dama. Ey, Dynasty es que te junta, tú sabes que tú eres mi princesa.
Yeah. It don't matter if you want it on the low, low. Celebrating cause we doing it our way, way. You better tell me how you doing that, no, no. It's still the warm up. Mueble muy te cabe como. Muy public, speed don't call. Baby, team, corte tu place with them the sun. Cause I need your body to love. Smooth as chocolate. You're warm as the sun, yeah. I got something for you, baby.
played his games from Boston, Mass to LA. He left his mark in every town, left broken hearts and lost and found. They don't love him, and then he's away. Well, I watched her change his style from a playboy to a child. Look at loving like new toys, playing house like girls and boys. And that's love calling. There ain't no way that you can fake it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. Now she and them, they never last. Running around 'cause she's too fast. Broken homes and empty pockets in her wake. She got a lot of grief, you see. Only care that she was free, pretending love, but it was a genuine fake. Yeah, well, I watched him change her ways. She was totally amazed how he loved her with such ease, but her like a summer breeze. And that's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? You. Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? You. Now the two of them are one on the third planet from the sun. You know they're happy with what they've got, and they say they've got to lie. And that's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Yeah, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. Hey, that's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Yeah, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. The girls in love, the boys in love. I'm in love and you're in love. He's in love, she's in love. You might as well give love a try. Making love, hey, knowing love. God, saying love, whoa, what is love? Knowing love, hey, saying love, whoa, knowing love, hey.
Get hype on the beat.
Used to be down, now I'm up again. Kick the door down, gotta let me in. It's either that or I'ma run through the back. Run it up and end up running it back. Used to be down, now I'm up again. Kick the door down, gotta let me in. It's either that or I'ma run through the back. Run it up and end up running it back. It's a journey, used to journal about these days. Tried to bring my past, it hurt, we had to go our separate ways. Like Humpty Dumpty, left me grumpy. Loved ones left out and it left me lonely.
Electricity. It moved us forward. And now it's here once again to inspire us so we can move freely, get inspired, and create new ideas. the Kia EV6, inspiring every journey. Kia, movement that inspires.
Good evening, people. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me turn this down a little bit of my headphones. How you guys doing today? This is Keyse as usual, and you are watching the Keyse Review Live. Let's give you a hand clap. How everybody doing today? Man. So lately I've been trying to clean up my computer roles and stuff like that, which is seems like it's still happening with PowerPoint. I don't know why I'm still throttling. I just bought some new RAM and spent I got 32 gigs thinking that's going to help, but I did a test stream the other night for a couple hours. Everything seemed like it was okay, and I used the stream that I was having issues with, and then it didn't crash at all. All of a sudden, I streamed today and crashed. I don't know what's going on with this stuff sometimes, so I'm still going to have to figure. Oh, I have a couple of apps open. So let's close these extra apps out. Oh, let's definitely close WhatsApp out and save some CPU power. And then the Outlook, let's go ahead and close that out for now, too. Okay, but anyway. So I got some more RAM, so hopefully the rest of the show is going to go good. And we got some great stuff to talk about today, guys. But before we start, I would like to say thank you, as usual, for supporting me. If you guys are new to the channel, welcome to the Keyse Review. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button on the video, hit that bell notification, let you know whenever I go live or whenever I upload a video. Also, if you currently watch the video, please do me a favor, hit the like button right there at the bottom, and that will help me out on YouTube, get more popular and stuff like that. So hopefully everything's going to go good with the stream today. I know the next step, I'm probably going to need a more graphical, more powerful graphic what am I trying to say? GPU, graphics card. I was reading on the GPU this week too, and look like I'm going to have to go for an NVIDIA card. The thing is, NVIDIA cards are out. They can't find any NVIDIA card out there right now. So that will be the next step, because they said that greatly helps with the stream and offloads a lot of stuff off the CPU. So hopefully we can do that pretty soon. But of course, with the chip shortages and everything like that, it's kind of hard to get a graphics card. I built my cousin's computer last month, and we still need to get her a better graphics card. She's running off my 2 gig card right now. So, things are tough right now in life, trying to get stuff, because everything's just like out of stock and, all that stuff. And then it's money. These things are not cheap to run the show. And that's why I like to thank my Patreon, as usual. Hand clap for all my Patreons for always supporting me every month. And I know I've been doing a lot of content for the Patreons. I'm going to try. I've just been so busy. But I'm going to show you some stuff, hopefully pretty soon, some of the projects I've been working with. I got to post a couple of other stuff I've been working with. I'll probably be posting soon. It's crazy, because it's like from the time I wake up, I'm doing something. So, but, it'll all be for naught, and things will be greater in life once everything start popping off, So we already have a couple of people saying, hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome to the Keyse Review, baby. Welcome. Let me turn this, almost sound like I'm distorting a little bit. Let me turn it down. I also worked on the lightning a little bit. So I worked on that, and I worked on sounds, and let me see, maybe a little bit up right there. Kind of like the way I set up new, because I can control my microphone right here in front of me, as opposed to going on here and trying to do that and then reaching over here and stuff like that. So we're doing a lot on the Keyse Review. But anyways, let's start getting into our topic. So we're going to start off with the Honda has announced they are going all electric and fuel as far as hydrogen fuel by the year 2024. Then we have Audi has unveiled the Q4 platform, which is EV vehicle. Audi is part of the Volkswagen banner, and they're trying to get all, everything EV by 2025, 2030. So we're going to go over that a little bit. Kia also unveils a battery-powered vehicle, EV, called the EV6 platform. So we're going to be talking about that. I'm going to be going over Sony and how they ended up keeping their PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita stores alive instead of closing them down. We're also going to be talking about PlayStation Home rumors. For those of you guys that don't know, we'll go over a little bit of that. And then Returnal is coming out this week, so we'll talk a little bit about Returnal. And then Apple event, the big topic of the day. We will be go over Airtags. We will be going over iMacs. And we will be going over iPads. So that's our topics. Hopefully you guys are ready. Are you guys ready?
What?
I said, are you guys ready?
What?
Are you guys ready? Yeah! Let's go! Okay. Now, and of course my camera, this stuff is like crazy. I don't know. I might have to reboot my whole computer one day. But anyway, we're going to go with our first topic. That's going to be Honda. So we got that right there. And here should be a commercial. Let's go ahead and play it. Or actually, was that a B-roll? That was a B-roll. My fault. So, anyway, we going on with Honda has made an offensive announcement. Oh, yeah, it's not a B-roll because it's nothing to really show. But Honda's made an offensive announcement to go with all EV by the year 2040, or at least all types of renewable energy sources. So, in other words, any internal combustible engines they will not have anymore. Basically meaning that there's no gasoline engines, no diesel engines that Honda will make after the year 2040. So basically, this is how they kind of do everything. They're saying that Honda will go 30% all renewable energy fuels by 2030, 80% by 2035, and 100% by 2040. So meaning that all the stuff that they have is going to be renewable energy. So they're saying EV or hydrogen, which those of you guys that don't know, hydrogen is like water. You go in and fill it up that way. One car that come to mind, my uncle used to have a Mirai. So the Mirai was one of the vehicles that was hydrogen. So in other words, we're not going to really see a natural gasoline engine from Honda after the year 2040. And then this is some of the stuff they have to say. So they said that Honda doesn't, well, one of the things is Honda doesn't currently have an EV in the U.S. right now. They have one EV in another country somewhere. I don't remember what it's called, but they have one of those. But this will be the launch of their EV platform. And they will collaborate with GM using some of their Ultimo battery technology. So, you know, GM, I've been promoting GMs a lot. They got the Hummer, they have the Lyric, they got a couple of more vehicles in the pipeline that they're going to be showing off pretty soon. It's going to be pretty amazing. So we have that. And then we also have that they will use the fuel cells technology using hydrogen. So again, no gasoline. Honda will also improve its ADAS technology. So ADAS is their safety features where somebody goes in front of you, a car, you know, stops too fast, stuff like that. So this is what they have to say about that. They said, since many motorcycle collision fatalities involve automobiles, Honda will strive to apply its omnidirectional ADAS to all new vehicle models that the company introduced in the major markets by 2030. The new omnidirectional ADAS is an advanced driver assistance system envisioned beyond the current Honda sensing suite of safety and driver assistance technologies. Honda is leveraging the knowledge and know-how to amass through research and development of its level 3 automated driving technologies, which recently began sales in Japan to further enhance the intelligence of ADAS technologies. Honda should start announcing the models in the second half of 2020 in North America, then to other countries. So that's pretty interesting. And, you know, I've been telling everybody that we're right here. We're not going to see too many gasoline engines pretty soon. Right now, I think gasoline engines is about 90% of the market right now. That number's going to start flipping by the year 2025, guys. And Honda is a huge company, too. So For Honda also announced that they're going to be using, these new technologies with the hybrid batteries and improving on their advanced driver safety systems and everything like that. Just proves again that we're in a not too far distant future where we're going to be dealing with mostly all EV vehicles. We're not going to see any new vehicles, at least. Of course, we have our used vehicles and everything like that, and we'll still have a few companies tripling in, but we're not going to see too many vehicles that's going to be like brand new models after the year 2025, 2030, that's going to be a gasoline engine or a diesel engine. Those are going bye-bye. They already got some of the major vehicle companies already announcing that they're going all EVs. So we got, of course, Volkswagen. Audi's one of the Volkswagens. You got Honda now. You got GM announcing their stuff. We just had Jaguar Land Rover saying 2030, 2036, all EVs. We're at that time, guys, where if you get in the vehicle today, you may not get another gasoline engine as your brand new vehicle for the next time you renew your lease or buy a new vehicle. So Janir White says, it's crazy to think that some years from now, all vehicle or most will be EVs. Yes, or at least all, new vehicles. Of course, the vehicles that's already made is going to be here to stay until they, burn out or whatever like that. But yeah, in a not too distant future, we're going to be seeing all EV vehicles. And Honda, you see the Civic. The Civic is probably one of the most popular vehicle that's in the brand. What's going to happen to Civic? What's going to happen to the Honda Accord? What's going to happen to those type of vehicles? These popular vehicles that everybody drives around. All these will most likely be electric vehicle or a hydrogen vehicle for all of them. So, and with some of the technologies that they come up with, and especially that they're working with GM, which is a smart move on Honda because GM has a mature platform. Their vehicle's going to be coming out near the end of this year for all the EVs. I'm probably going to go back over the Lyric because they got some new info on the Lyric. So I'll probably be, I'm going to try to do it next week, but I couldn't fit in the show today. But it's going to be interesting to see all these companies that's going to be like, oh, we're going EVs. And then, it's going to be talking about, okay, how our electrical grid's going to handle it. How are we going to charge it at our houses if I have an apartment building? All that's going to be figured out, I believe. This is what I honestly think with EVs, guys, especially for people that can't just plug in their vehicles because they're parked on the streets. There's going to be some technologies where they're going to start digging up the road and probably be having some electric vehicle chargers plugged in on the side of the roads. That's my honest opinion. There's going to be incentives where people's going to be able to do electric vehicle, or these business owners, or these the building owners, the landlords. They're going to get incentives and tax breaks in order to get the electrical grid in place to put charging into each bay or each garage to make sure that everybody gets charging for their vehicles, because we're going there and it's not stopping. It's like a little ball, one of those little I don't know if sure what those little balls you call that keeps on building and building as it rolls, like just keeps on getting bigger and bigger. This is what the automotive companies and the automotive industries are doing. They're getting bigger and bigger by the minute, talking about especially EVs and renewable energy sources. So it's not far off that we're going to be in the future from having these vehicles being plug-in or hydrogen powered. We're not going to see gasoline, like especially with the Biden administration coming in and rejoining the Paris agreements and going towards zero carbon by the year 2040, I think they said, 2040, 2050, something like that. And some of the scientists are saying this is not good enough. This is a funny part that I've been watching. So for them to even say this is not good enough by 2040, 2050, I mean, that's crazy, because I don't think this change is going to happen overnight. We're talking about worldwide changes. We're talking about international companies, companies, even if they're based in like here in the US, like GM. GM is still an international company. They make vehicles that are produced and shipped and used around the world. So this is going to be really, really interesting to see how everything's shaped out. And Honda just adds more fuel to the fire. See what I did there? It's going to be adding more fuel to the fire for this. we really are going to see in our lifetimes a future where the majority of the vehicles that we're going to purchase is not ran off of gasoline. And that's a crazy thought, guys. That really is. But anyway, I just wanted to touch real quick on Honda. So we'll see what else they're going to have. Hand clap for them. Give them a little hand clap. And, it's going to be interesting to see what Honda does for all their lines of vehicles and everything like that. It's going to come, So, on to the next subject, and to some more EVs. Audi, we already know Audi, who is under the Volkswagen banner, they've been saying 2025, we're electric, So Audi has unveiled their Q4 and the Q4 Sportsback. So I still have the video actually on that, and it's playing right now. Alrighty, so there is your Q4 and your Q4 Sportsback. These vehicles are said to be coming out, I believe they're going to say the end of this year, or they're going to try to come out with the end of this year, beginning of next year. These are still concepts, and you kind of see some of the B-roll right there. This is what Audi had to say about that stuff. They said, with the Q4 e-tron and the Q4 Sportsback e-tron, Audi is taking the next step in designing the language of its electric models. The two compact SUVs bring into the series production of the body lines that the Audi Q4 concept and the Q4 Sportsback e-tron concepts show cars demonstrated at the beginning of 2019. The body lines impress thanks to the striking proportions, short front overhangs, large wheels, and powerfully toned muscles. All lines are drawn with a great precision and the surface treatment that is clear and pared back. The Audi A4 Sportsback e-tron, especially low coupe-style roof lines, ends in an especially designed rear where the spoiler sits deep on the two-part window. The brand's progressive design is typical, and Audi as functional as it is aerodynamic. The Q4 e-tron achieves the drag coefficient of 0.28, and the Sportsbacks get even a lower figure with a drag coefficient of 0.26. So, basically, drag, the less drag, the better, because that means you can cut through stuff a lot better. So imagine you get this truck, you sit in the truck, and then you like shaking side to side, right? Because the wind's blowing. Now, imagine getting into like a Camaro or a Corvette where you just drive it alone, barely feel it. That's, your drag coefficient where it doesn't feel like you have weights behind it, like the air can flow freely around the vehicle. Jania says, I like it. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice vehicle. And Audi's a more luxurious line of vehicles too. So, that this is going to be something, how can I put this? These vehicles are going to be nothing short of phenomenal. These vehicles are going to be luxurious. They're going to be comfortable. They're going to be pretty spacious, all the good stuff, Michelle says, I like the SUV. Yeah, see, and again, they have two different models. The Sportback is a little bit more like a coupe. It's got lower lines in it. So, especially the aerodynamics is going to be a lot better for this vehicle. And as you guys can see on the B-roll, it looks nice. It really does look nice. Actually, let me blow this up on the full screen here. So you can just see, like what they was talking about with the lines, everything's sharp, everything's crisp. You don't really have anything seem out of place. And this is one thing where we're talking about stuff like Tesla, where sometimes their lines are off and stuff like that. With the manufacturers like this, their lines ain't going to be off at all. It's going to be nice and smooth, you know, contoured and stuff like that. Like the lights, it's just everything flows into play. The gaps are all going to be good. You know, it's not going to be too big of a gap, you know. And of course, you know, these are pre-production vehicles, so we don't know everything about them yet. But as you see where there was mess with the interior, how you can change your lighting patterns. So you can see right here, your lighting patterns change. Like, guys, yes, gasoline engines vehicles can do this stuff, but they haven't. And you have a lot more juice and a lot more options with electrical vehicles because you're saving so much space by not having a gasoline engine. The motors, usually if you have the motors, either at the wheels or like some of them are in the back, one motor, and then they just control the you know, back wheel. So essentially they're like rear wheel drives, you know. You can see the turn signal right there. I've actually seen this, somebody with this type of vehicle with those lights like that. They're pretty cool. You see the e-tron coming up on the doors. Some of the more luxurious cars can do that. That flat bottom steering wheel. Oh, I love a flat bottom steering wheel. I got that on my car, you know. Look at that steering wheel, guys. Look how sexy that steering wheel is. That's just nice. That's actually look like a square, kind of like the new Corvettes. Like that actually look like that type of steering wheel, you know. And then of course you got computer screens all around. So this is a very, very beautiful vehicle right here. I mean, you can just look at it. And it's funny because when I'm working on these episodes, I'm in a left mind train of thought. So when I'm actually presenting these episodes, I'm in the right train of thought. And then it's like looking back at it, I appreciate it even more. Just look at that cockpit. Like, honestly, I'm kind of like looking at this even more drawn to this vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, man. That just looks sexy. I mean, at first, EV vehicles, like I was like, no EV vehicles. Won't happen. But look at this. When they make stuff like this, people, the only thing I don't like, we don't have no shifter no more. That's one thing I hate. I'm going to miss the shifter. I'm really, really am. Even if it's a fake shifter, I'm going to miss it, you know. But just look how nice it is. See what we got, something popped up. It says Audi always makes nice looking vehicles. See how they do. Excuse me. Yes, I do. But here's some of the specs right here. So if you see, like I said, it's kind of limited. I pulled up what I can. I'm sure we're going to be talking about the Q4 a little bit more. But this is some of the specs. So they have a 77 kilowatt hour battery. They also have 11 kilowatt maximum charging, which is not the best. We're seeing companies go far above this. But again, this is still pre-production, so it could get better. 150 kilowatt worth of power. I don't know how much is that horsepower. I want to say that's about 250 kilowatt. I should have did the math on it. Actually, I can do it from my phone real quick. Let me see where we at. Let me close these apps and then let me go here, and let me type it in. Let's see. 150 kilowatts to horsepower, and that's going to be 200 and about 310 newton meters worth of torque. So that's equated about 300 foot-pounds, I believe, of torque. 160 kilometers per hour, which is 100 miles per hour, and a 500 trillion kilometer range off the charge, which means that it should be able to go about 300 miles to the charge. So, and you know, one thing we're noticing is that I think with the EVs now, that 300 is going to be the big number now. You know, I'm tripping. That EV. 300 miles to the charge is the baseline number, because it used to be like 152. We're looking at 300 miles of range, and I think that's fair. I really, really do think that's fair for most generic vehicles, you know, because then you can stop, charge off. And here's the thing, like, say if you're driving to Vegas, because Vegas is about, I think Vegas is a good 300 miles, right? Let me see. Well, at least from here in Los Angeles to Vegas. Let me see. It is, and it doesn't say. Let me do Los Angeles. Let's to Las Vegas. And the funny thing is, I took this drive a few times. I just don't remember. And still, okay, let's do miles. So, yeah, about 270, 270 to 300 miles, depending on where you're coming from. So, that's one full charge on these EVs can do a full trip to Vegas with a little bit of spare still, you know. And then if you stop in between, I personally like to stop in between Vegas, you know, use the restroom, you know, maybe get a quick snack, stretch my legs real quick. You plug into an EV station for about 15, 20 minutes, guys, and some of these vehicles will give you another like 50, 60 miles of range to the charge, you know. So that's pretty cool. And you know, these Sportsbacks and the Q4, man, they look nice. Look at that. Those look better. But yeah, guys, that's basically Audi, baby. So hand clap for Audi. Now, just as you thought, EVs was going to stop on a Keyse review, you are sadly mistaken. We have one more vehicle. So we'll go ahead and unveil Kia. Kia is now starting their EVs. They're going all EVs too. I think they said by the year 2030. I might have it in the notes here when they're planning to do it. But this one looks even cooler even in the Q4 in some cases. So let's go ahead and let's pull that video up.
Kia, movement that inspires.
Man, dude. So presenting to you the Kia EV6 platform. Let me see. The screen is black. Oh, was the screen black the whole time? Hold on. Is it on hide again? I don't know what's going on. Okay, thank you for telling me that, Janir. Let me play it again. Hold on. I'll go backwards. Let me go. I might have to reinstall XSplit because I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see. Let's go right here to Kia. I want to play that slide. Can you guys see it now? You should be coming up in a minute. I'll wait and drink some water. You should be able to see it right now, right? I think the stream is catching up. Should see Kia. Okay, y'all say yes. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and redo that. Take two. All right, here we go, guys.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
Yes, sir. Introducing to you the Kia EV6 platform. This thing looks pretty good, man. Again, we got all the major car corporations coming in and making EV vehicles, guys. We're going to that point. And anybody that's not watching the Keyse review is going to be sadly mistaken in a few years. So do me a favor and make sure you share with your buddies and your friends and your girlfriends. Make sure you share the Keyse review. Like, spread the word. Tell them I'm the messenger. They can learn a couple of things real quick. But yeah, man. So this is the Kia EV6 platform. So let me check my notes here. EV is the symbol of Kia's new brand and the first BEV built on a new dedicated EV platform. Choices of multiple zero-emissions powertrain configurations, over 510 kilometers from a single charge. It also has 800 volt, 800 volt, guys. 800 volts of ultra-fast charging from 10, check this out, guys, 10 to 80% in just about 18 minutes, guys. 18 minutes, that's amazing. Think about it. 10%. Charging in 10% to 80 in about 20 minutes. A little bit less than 20 minutes, guys. That's crazy. That is crazy. The GT version accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers in about 3.5 seconds with a top speed of 260 kilometers per hour. The new EV architecture delivers spacious interior and high-tech features for an intuitive user experience. And the Advanced Driver Assistant System, ADAS, includes Highway Driver Assistant 2 and Remote Smart Parking Assistant. Meaning that, same thing, you got the sensors, front and back, and then you have it to where it can pretty much park the vehicle by itself. All of these are going to be, basically computers. I mean, gasoline vehicles right now are computers, so these are really going to be computers. You give them a big old battery, and then that's what you're going to get. So we'll go back. Let me see, because I have a few things to read here. The specs came early, so let me go back just a little bit. Let me manually go back. Let's go back to this image right here where I read. And then I'll go ahead and put it on full screen so you guys can look at the pictures. Jeanette Henderson, I seem to have a delay. Yeah, there's a slight delay. There's going to be a delay if you rewound it, because you rewind the stream and stuff, so it might be a delay for you if you rewound it. This is a pioneer and crossover. The first dedicated BEV launched under the new Kia design philosophies, Opposites Unite, displays a future-oriented EV design characterized by high-tech detail. It's powered exclusively by electric energy with a choice of multiple long-range, zero-emissions powertrains configurations. The 800-volt charging capabilities mean that the EV6 can go from 10 to 80% battery charge in just 18 minutes, while the GT version, engineered to inspire consumers with exciting driver performance, can accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 3.5 seconds with a top speed of 260 kilometers per hour. The EV6 is the first dedicated EV6 produced by Kia using the all-new electric global mobile modular platform, and that forms the first part of Kia transitioning to a new era of electrification under the new brand slogan, Movement That Inspires. It also begins the mid to long-term strategy for BEVs, plug-in hybrids, and hybrid electric vehicles to make up to 40% of Kia's total sales by 2030, with an annual target of 1.6 million units for these eco-friendly models. As a part of this, Kia aims to grow its BEV sales from 880,000 units in 2030 to become the top global seller. Kia plans to strengthen its EV lineup with 11 new BEV models by 2026, 7 built on the eGMP architecture, and 4 derived from the EVs based on existing models. That's crazy, guys. Like everybody's pushing. So no, we're going to see a lot of changes within the next 4 to 8 years. The EV6 is an embodiment of the new Kia. It is born to inspire every journey through the bold design, progressive engineering, and innovative technologies, and exciting electric performance. Which was this was said by Ho Soo Song, Kia's president and CEO. The EV6 represents the beginning of Kia's long-term commitment to sustainable mobility, accelerating the transition not only to clean transportation, but also products, materials, and manufacturing. And note, manufacturing is also a big thing between all this stuff right now, guys. And I'll probably go over some of the stuff because a lot of companies been coming out with stuff like Intel, Apple, about sustainability, manufacturing, stuff like that. And I should have put a B-roll on here because these things are going fast. But yeah, let's do this. Play that over again, please, while I finish reading. The EV6 will be produced in South Korea. Will go on sale in select global markets from the start the second half of 2021, with online reservations beginning from March 30th in some markets, which was last month. The EV6 introduced a suite of technologies that enhances safety, connectivity, and infotainment. They are designed to make traveling safer, easier, and less stressful. The high-tech infotainment system includes 12-inch dual screens. Curved displays applies to the EV6 have thin film panels that utilize the new structure and advanced technologies for reducing the impact of light. The cluster and infotainment system are connected as if they was wrapped around one body with a reinforced glass. Extended from the steering wheel to the center of the car, it displays a digital cluster in front of the driver and an infotainment system above the center console. And you guys know I love that. Actually, the picture just came up. See that? That's pretty cool. I love these new digital platforms. Just hate no shifters, just a little knob. I hate that. The latest version of the Kia's innovative connected car system, Kia Connect, previously named UVO, is included, featuring the range of Kia's real-time services and over-the-air updates. Accessible through the touchscreen, Kia Connect allows users to find location and pricing of EV charging points, view their vehicle charging status, plan smart charging schedules, and check their range radius based on the remaining charge. A powerful 14-speaker Meridian surround audio system is also available, a first for the Kia BEV, and derived truly an immersive sound experience. The 14-speaker audio system has been engineered by the experts at Meridian and features several of the British audio pioneer proprietary digital signal processing technologies. Meridian's core sound philosophy has been integrated into the EV6, allowing customers to enjoy natural, lifelike, and authentic audio on the move. The speaker system also offers active sound design, a newly developed feature in which Kia provides the driver with audible feedback to the speed that the car is traveling and controlled via the user interface. So that was a lot. Let me drink some water on that note. Man. Yeah, so, this is pretty cool from what Kia did, because I think they had announced this last week as well for us, for the US. So here's the specs right here. As you see, all the models. So they got the EV6 all-wheel drive. And note, guys, we're going to start seeing stuff in newton meters and kilometers from now on. We're not going to be seeing really any horsepower or anything like that because it's electric. So I have to still get used to these terms. I'm not even 100% used to them yet. So, it's going to take some time, but we're going to start seeing, kilowatt hours, newton meters, all that stuff. So, the EV6 all-wheel drive, 239 kilowatt power and 605 newton meters worth of torque. That just sounds funny trying to say that. I still got to say that correctly. And it also got the two-wheel drive. I'm not sure if it's selectable. I didn't read anywhere if it was selectable. Oh, what's this on my shirt? Oh, I dropped some water. It's two-wheel drive is 168 kilowatt of power and 350 newton meters of torque. And it has a 77.4 kilowatt hour battery. Again, these things can go over about 300 miles per hour. EV6 standard range. That will have 173 kilowatts of power on the all-wheel drive and 605. I put kilowatt, but I meant to put newton meters on there of torque. A two-wheel drive has 125 kilowatt of power and 305 newton meters worth of torque on there. For a two-wheel drive, it has a 58 kilowatt hour battery. The EV6 GT long range is going to be the most powerful vehicle, all-wheel drive only. Will have 430 kilowatt of power and 740 newton meters worth of torque with a 77.4 kilowatt hour battery. So that's crazy, guys. 400 volt and 800 volt charging capabilities. Again, 10 to 80 in 18 minutes worth of charge. That's great. That's like your cell phone charging, basically, if you have one of the better cell phones, not named Apple. Somebody's going to ding me for that one, I bet. Gotta throw some shade on some Apple people sometimes. I just like messing with Apple people. Have some fun. 100 kilometers of range in 4.5 minutes of charging. So you get 100 kilometers of range just for charging for about 5 minutes. And 510 kilometers or 316 miles of range on a single charge. Again, everybody's sticking to that 300 mile range for the charge. So, that's pretty awesome, man, for a pretty good vehicle. And again, we should be seeing these out in the real world the end of this year if everything goes well. So I'll definitely be looking forward to the EV6 from Kia. And that's pretty much that guy. Kia, baby. Good job, Kia. What's up? So, on to the next little bit. We're going to go transition from vehicles right now and go over to the games. So we are going to be talking about, of course, my favorite gaming system, PlayStation. Let's give PlayStation a clap, guys. So, if you guys have been under a rock or anything like that, it's been very, very hard to get the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 5 Digital Edition. If you didn't watch this, I'm not sure if I really announced it on the show. I might have put it just on the ticker. But Sony has moved and sold over 7 million PlayStation 5, guys. That's
Well, shizzle dizzle.
man. So, I mean, that's just amazing. Like, it's so hard to get a PlayStation, but people are buying it up. Like 7 million. It is officially has broken 2 records. So they're currently the fastest selling system in history right now, as of this week, and the most money made within this period of time for a system. So, Sony's really, really killing it, man. And I mean, they're just making all kind of moves. They catch a lot of flack from people, but hey, you gotta have some haters, right? So, we're gonna start off with news from the Vita and PlayStation 3. So, for those of you guys that didn't hear me talk about it a little bit the other week, they made the decision to close down the stores. They have now reversed that decision. So Jim Ryan had went on the PlayStation blog and had made a statement, essentially reversing canceling the PS Vita and the PS3 stores where you can still buy games, because otherwise you wouldn't be able to buy any brand new games from it. They are going to still close the PSP store, I believe, within a month. So if you have a PSP, which I do, but I don't really play it, I just have it more for nostalgic values and stuff like that. That's going to still close, which is understandable. But as far as the Vita and the PS3, they're going to be, for the foreseeable future, staying around for a little bit. So I'll go ahead and read what Jim Ryan has to say. So he basically had to say this. Recently, we notified our players that the PlayStation Store for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita devices was planned to end this summer. Upon further reflection, however, it is clear that we made the wrong decision here. So I'm happy to say that we will be keeping the PlayStation Store operational for the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita devices. The PlayStation Portable commerce functionality we retired on July 2nd, 2021 as planned. So that's pretty soon. We when we initially came to the decision to end the purchasing support for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita, it was born out of a number of factors, including commerce support challenges for the older devices and the ability for us to focus more of our resources on the newer devices where a majority of our gamers are playing on. We see now that many of you are incredibly passionate about being able to continue purchasing classic games on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita for the foreseeable future, so I'm glad that we are able to find a solution to continue operations. I am glad that we can keep this piece of history alive for our gamers to enjoy, while we continue to create cutting-edge new game worlds for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and next generation of VRs. Thank you for sharing with your feedback with us. We are always listening and appreciate the support from our PlayStation community. Cool. So that's what Jim Ryan had to say about that. So, it's real funny because I always feel like people's like, and this is telling if you really, really read into it, like how people's like, oh, we like to play old games, this and then the other. But then Jim Ryan basically said, hey, you guys are not buying older games. You guys are not buying these older games. There's people like me that I definitely still buy, Vita. I just bought Hot Sauce Golf because I'm gonna whip out my Vita. I went to Game Dude and they had one. Shout out to Game Dude out there. I can't remember the city, but I'll mention the next time. But they had Hot Shots Golf, and I love Hot Shots Golf. So ooh, me and my uncle, my cousin used to always play some Hot Shots Golf. So for about $10, $15, I bought Hot Shots Golf, and I was playing on my Vita a couple of weeks ago, and it's like, I love to play older games, man, but I understand business too. And if you're not making any money off these games, then you're just losing money at this point. Now, note, with the PlayStation 5, Sony is converting everything to Microsoft Azure servers. So they're probably trying to get rid of all the old servers and shut them down so they can start saving money and spend more money towards these new servers. But of course, people was making petitions online and everything like that, which I understand. I actually understand both sides of the fences here because I like to play older games. One of my favorite games, which is Zone of the Enders, I've played it on every system except for the PS5. And I'm sure it's going to be played on the PS5 eventually. It is already downloaded onto the external hard drive, so eventually it will be played on there. I got the VR. I played the VR and finished everything, but some of these old games will still be playable. And I'm almost thinking too, Sony's probably trying to converge everything into a single store too. So that might be a store that's going to include the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 games all together. And you can still play them maybe on the PS5. Because Sony already said that they have something for Game Pass. Now, is Sony going to copy the exact formula of Game Pass? No, Sony doesn't do that type of stuff. But I'm thinking with their vast library, they're going to do something special. So I think this is why they were trying to close everything, honestly. I wouldn't put it past that they got something planned in the future for all this stuff. We've also been hearing rumors that Sony's planning to come out with a new mobile system, so a successor to the Vita, which would be interesting, especially in the smartphone world, which honestly, me personally, I'm not big on playing games with smartphones. I tried it. It's just not the same for me, touching the screen versus the actual button. I love screens, but I don't feel the same energy. I don't feel the same excitement, as playing on a touchscreen, at least solely on the touchscreen, as opposed to something with a controller. Now, I like both, of course, like with the DualSense, you have the touch panel and the buttons, and then even with the Vita, the touchscreen, and you have your buttons. That's fine. I'm okay with doing that, because I still have my physical buttons and use the touchscreen as needed. But I don't feel comfortable with just purely a touchscreen, and it's harder not to look at the buttons, so that's just the way I feel about it, and it's, harder challenges too, as I feel. But that's that on there, about the Vita and the PlayStation. So, that's news right there. And, that's PlayStation 3 and PS Vita, so, good job for Sony. Listen to their people. And let's go back. Actually, let's go, because I didn't include the slide on this one. But I added it. Should I talk about this next week? I might just talk about this next week. How are we doing on time? We're at hour 18. We'll touch on this next week. Let's get to, yeah, I'll cancel this because I didn't even put a slide in here. I was just going to talk about it, but I think I'm going to put a slide and stuff. I'm going to do it right. So I was going to talk about places. I'll talk a little bit about it. PlayStation Home. Let's get rid of the mini player real quick. PlayStation Home is a service that was, I'm not sure if anybody played Second Life, but it's a very popular game, or like The Sims, you know, if you play those type of games. That's how the PlayStation Home was. It was on the PS3. I actually played it a lot. It was like a virtual space. You make your avatar. You can chat with people. You can start the games from there. They also have their own mini games. They have puzzles in there. They have AR type games in there. It was awesome. And then, you know, Sony eventually shut it down. Sony has actually renewed the patent on that, and they're going to do something with it. I'm not sure. So we'll probably go over that more next week for next week conversation. But they did renew the patent and the trademarks on it, among other things. So it's going to be real interesting to see what they do with that. So I'll talk about that next week. We'll go ahead and get to the next subject, though. Let's go ahead and pull the mini player back up. But this game right here, this is a bad game right here. Returnal, baby. Oh, yes, I can't wait for this one. So Returnal is a horror game. It's going to be coming out this Thursday, actually. So it's coming out in a few days. It's getting rave reviews. Well, the views are not out yet because of the statute of limitations, but the first looks and everything like that, people talking about what you can do in the game. Online, you can see the first 30, 45 minutes of gameplay. It looks amazing, guys. This game, now, a lot of people were saying that, oh, this game is not going to be nothing major. This game is going to be nothing, you know, mostly from the Xbox fanboys, and who cares what they think, honestly. A lot of people is giving this game props right now, you know, so I'll go ahead and I'll play the video for you. And there goes my program. Jeez, I got to figure out this. Okay. So, yes, recovery. Thank you for that. Man, I got to find a program that's better than PowerPoint. PowerPoint just be crashing. Okay, give me a minute. Let me reset everything for you guys. Let me go. Oh, I got to initialize it. Initialize, please, for our brother. And then go to that screen. Cool. Where are we at? So let's go. Returnal. And this is funny because I just tested all this stuff the other day. Next. Let me see. Jania says, "I just want a PS5." Yeah, I've been trying to help you guys out, man. I've really been trying to help you guys out. Oh snap! We got a Kevin Rodriguez sighting. What's up, buddy? Kevin Rodriguez in the house, y'all. Let's go. All right, cool. Let's get to the Returnal. So let's see. Here we go.
Astra. Is it?
And PowerPoint does not like this video at all. Hold on, guys. So let me keep on talking real quick. I'm not sure why it does this for certain videos. Came right in trying Returnal. Yeah, if it can stop freezing on me. And I might have to get a new graphics card because I think it's going to be the graphics card next. I got more RAM, so the RAM is not going to be the issue anymore. The RAM staying pretty chilly now because it was like hitting over, and it's staying even better than what it was. These new Samsung 6 looks pretty good actually. Let me see. Get that Housemark playing. PowerPoint better get some act right. Yeah, tell him, Kev. I'm trying to play my Returnal. If it doesn't work here, I'll just probably stream it on Facebook or something. Okay, let's see. Wait, hold up. Am I seeing that correct? Is that Brandon? Oh, snap. BD too easy, baby. Let's go. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys kind of caught me in time. I'm dealing with the little technical issues, but we're trying to fix it right now. I'm trying to stream Returnal. If I can't stream it directly from here, then we'll go ahead and I'll just stream it off of YouTube. Let's see. I try to stream it off the thing just so we don't have to do that. So let me see. Here we go.
Astra, is anyone listening? It's Celine. I've crashed on Atropos. Suit status operational, but my sidearm is missing. Heading towards White Shadow broadcast. I have found a deceased Astra Scout here. Checking identification on a helmet. It's my sidearm. Continuing towards the signal's origin. That can't be here. Do you see the White Shadow?
PlayStation.
Man, bro. Dude. Okay, so when I first saw this game last year when they was talking about it, I was like, that looks cool. But the more I start watching it, man, this game just looks amazing, guys. Like, Returnal really does look pretty good, man. I didn't even go on to my notes yet, did I? Oh, here we go. Let me see. Brandon, living day to day, can't complain. I'm jealous of your streaming setup. Yeah, man, I put a lot of work into it, and it looked like it doesn't like that video. Sometimes PowerPoint gets to like where you hit a video. Sometimes it just doesn't like it, even though I just played it and tested it. It's just weird. I'm gonna have to look for something other than PowerPoint, or maybe just a more powerful. Maybe the graphics card will be better. If I get a more powerful graphics card, that's going to have to happen. I'm going to have to go back to NVIDIA and get a better one. But yeah, my streaming setup, yeah, I spent a lot of time into this. The graphics, everything like that. All the controls. I got my dual monitors right there. I got my Surface right here running the notes in YouTube. And I got my Samsung Galaxy Tab right there controlling everything. So let me go ahead and get this. Let me see if it'll let me at least get this B-roll going again. But yeah, Kevin says the game looks sick. This game is super, super sick, bro. I've already pre-ordered it. I'm not sure about you guys, but I already pre-ordered the game, and it's pretty awesome because just looking at some of the enemies and stuff like that, like it looks pretty cool, man. I mean, just seeing how fast is fast travel, and with the SSD on the SSD on the PlayStation, they say it's loading in less than like 2 seconds. So that's pretty awesome. There's not much more you can say about how good this game looks, honestly. I had no choice but to just get it. I was like, because I was going to be one of the ones that was like, I was going to wait for it, but then they start showing these previews. They start showing them previews, and bro, like, I'm like, dude, this game looks dope. And it looks better than Halo Infinite that was supposed to come out last year, or this year, whenever it's supposed to come out. Be Easy says, you see the first 17 minutes of the IGN pulled out? Oh yeah, of course I seen it. That's what made me buy it. After I saw that, I was like, purchase. It's literally already on my PS5. It's already downloaded. I'm just waiting for them to unlock it. It's already on the PS5 though. This game's gonna be interesting. I mean, let me just put it on full screen real quick. Just look at the graphics, guys. This thing gonna be running. I think if I'm not wrong about it, it should be able to do about 4K 60 frames per second without ray tracing, and 4K 45 frames per second with ray tracing on. That's gonna be pretty interesting, guys. That's gonna be awesome, and I'm waiting for my tax money, and I'm waiting for the new Sony TV to come out so I can get the new TV. I'm going to get a new Sony screen that's going to be 4K and all that good stuff, HDMI 2.1. And I already got the surround sound. I might upgrade the receiver and sell the old one, but outside of that, I already got the speakers and stuff already. But man, this game looks amazing, guys. It really, really does look amazing. And just from what I don't even read my notes. Well, one of them was talking about how good the game looked. The hype behind this game. This game is one that's not getting super hyped initially until this past month. And this is why I tell people, and some people call me like a fanboy. Like, oh, you're a PlayStation fanboy. And I guess I am. Because Sony keep on putting out good junk. Like, what you supposed to do, bro? Like, they put out great games. I mean, and I don't understand what people's been talking about. Sony has been putting out news and stuff like that, putting out good games. Guys, notice, I really haven't been talking about Xbox a lot lately because there's zero news on anything Xbox related right now. Microsoft really, really hasn't put out anything on the new Xboxes. Sony, before the PS5 came out, we got Ghost of Tsushima, you got Death Stranding, you got The Last of Us 2. Let's not forget about a little bit before then, we had God of War, one of the top games, Game of the Year. I mean, come on, guys. Like, Sony has been putting out so many great stuff. The PlayStation 5, we have, which I still got to play. I got to play Miles Morales, Spider-Man Miles Morales. You have my buddy's been telling me to play Dark Souls. I just don't got the time to play all these games, but you got Dark Souls that came out. Now we're getting Returnal that's coming out right now. We're going to have Ratchet & Clank come out soon. We're going to have Horizon by the end of this year. We got God of War planned the end of this year, maybe beginning of next year. Gran Turismo, beginning of next year. It's got delayed, but beginning of next year. Guys, how many exclusives did I just announce? That's about 5 or 6 just for the PlayStation 5 in the first year of release for the PlayStation 5, guys. First year and a half. I mean, how many exclusives have Microsoft put out with? They got Game Pass. But let's be realistic about Game Pass, guys. It's a bunch of old games. It's games that we already played. Not to say that's a bad thing, because I go back and play old games sometimes too. But it's not nothing new. It's not a new IP. You know, it's not a it's not a second generation game of a series. You know, I love Microsoft to death. You know, but as far as when it comes to video games, Sony will always be king. You know, Sony. There's a reason why Sony is king. Like I was watching MBG stream today, one of the PlayStation centric viewers, and he used to be a big Xbox guy, but then he started going to PlayStation. And he's like, you know, Phil Spencer always promises these games. You know, Crackdown was supposed to be a great game, and look where we are now. You know, you can't tell me that it's not worth paying money to play great experiences like this. People's like, oh, well, Game Pass give me much more for $10 a month. Okay, you spend $128 to $260 a year for old games, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with Microsoft doing Game Pass or anything like that. Not at all. But somebody created it on MBG stream, like, that's the difference of going to McDonald's and getting a burger versus going and getting $100 steak. There's no comparison between the freaking McDonald's burgers and $100 steak. I know because I've bought both of them. And honestly, I think most McDonald's burgers are nasty. I'd rather go to Jack in the Box. But it's the same. And there goes, it doesn't like Returnal. This PowerPoint does not like Returnal at all. Jesus. Come on, PowerPoint. Help your brother out. But anyway, it's like Returnal is going to be nice. I might stream this game for you guys. I might really, really stream this game for you guys because I want to stream games anyway. You know, follow my cousin, Jenna Nason on Twitch. So make sure you follow Jenna Nason on Twitch, guys. I built her computer and she makes some good stuff. She makes some dope games and interacts with everybody and answers questions and stuff like that. But, man, dude, Returnal, bro, is going to be great. And, again, like I said, I've already bought it. It's going to be coming out pretty soon. I can't wait, guys. I really, really can't wait for this game to release. Because, like I said, it's already downloaded. It'll probably be a patch. You know, we'll see. Let me see. Kevin said I may have to pre-order it. I already did, man. Like I said, like what Brandon was saying about the 17-minute video, when I seen that, I was like, okay, bye. You know, bye. I just got to pay some extra money for my other business. So, you know, it wasn't even a question of what I was going to do with it, you know. Yeah. But anyway, that's Returnal, guys. So, hand clap for Returnal. Returnal is so good is it's so hot it's blowing up my stream. PowerPoint like can't handle it, which is funny because I just optimize everything on here. It's still acting up, but that's life. Let me see. Let me go here, and we'll go on to the next subject. So let's go here. We'll go to our next thing, which is going to be Apple, guys. Who's Apple users out there? Can I get my Apple users out there? Let me fix this real quick. Put it back to that. There we go. So, who's all my Apple users out there? Anybody that's about Apple, say what's up. I want everybody that owns an Apple phone say what's up. I'm not an Apple guy, so I can't say what's up, but you know. But yeah, guys, Apple has released a lot of news this week. And they're doing some cool stuff, I do admit. If they're doing anything right now, they're really, really innovating as far as what they can do with design and squeezing stuff up, you know, a lot smaller and everything like that. So, as you see, the first thing they announced was their new purple color iPhone. So these are new iPhone 12s. And then, did I put anything about this? I don't think I did. Because it's not really much news. Yeah, I just put that they released it. Okay. Yeah. So here's a new iPhone. Let me blow it up full screen for you guys. So there's a new phone. So if you like a little bit of purple-licious, baby, you can get this Apple device. This should be coming out at the end of this month on April 30th. So you should be able to buy a purple iPhone for I think it's the regular prices, but you should be able to buy a purple iPhone by the end of this month. So that's that right there. And then there's a couple more B-rolls. So how you guys feel about that new Apple? I know there's gonna be. I'm gonna give you guys some hand claps apples. No lie, I kind of do like the color. Let me see. We got some chats. Kevin said, "You know this man." Jania eyes rolling. Yeah, shout out to Jania Riot being a real one. Jania is a real one. Thank you, G. Jania is a real one. She know what's up. No, but we're gonna make this about Apple. The Keyse review. We don't discriminate against any products. So we gotta show it all. We can't just show the stuff I like. We gotta show everything. We gotta show it for the people, man. It's about the people for this show. So, there go Tristan Williams. What's up, baby? I knew he was gonna come up. Kevin says, Adelina said, "What's up?" Hi, Adelina. How you doing? How you guys doing? Eric said, "Oh, purple. Yeah, they got purple." Janine said, "I like the purple though." Yeah, I kind of like the purple though. I can't lie. I can't lie, guys. That purple is pretty cool. Tristan says, "Preach." Kevin says, "Real hater." Hey, Kevin, all I can say is Apple ain't got nothing like this, baby. They ain't got nothing like that. That's all. Oh, you can't see me. I got it on what you call it. Apple ain't got nothing on this, baby. They ain't got none of that right there. They ain't got none of that goodness. So that's all I gotta say about Apple. But they come out with something pretty soon. We know they come out with something. We'll review it. But anyway, that's their purple iPhone. So hey, good job, Apple. It is a nice color. It is a nice color. BD2 Easy says, "I'm not an Apple fan either, but the iPhone 12 is the sexiest looking phone I've seen in a while." I'm not sure. Well, personally, I'm not sure about the sexiest phone I've seen, but I really do like that purple on it. And I've always felt, and this is one thing that kind of pisses me off about Samsung sometimes, is that they come out with like four or five colors, but then they only have like 2 in the US, which is stupid. Like, just release colors, man. And I have to give Apple this on this particular subject. To come out with about 6 or 7 colors is amazing because it's all about choice. I would personally like to see more blue phones because whenever there's something blue being one of my favorite colors, or probably my favorite colors, I love me some blue, man. I really do. So for Apple to have choices for their consumers, I can't hate Apple on that. I have to give them praise because it's all about the choices and decisions because we vote with our wallets, and we like to have stuff customized to us. You see, got the punk rockers, they got the pink hair and the purple hairs and stuff like that. They're going to be buying this device right here. They're going to be buying this device. So it's all about getting money. In order to get somebody's money, you got to be able to give them and sell them something that they like in order to open their wallets up, So, shout out to Apple on that one. I'll give Apple some praise on that. Jania says, "Preach, Keyse." Yeah, Jania know what's up, though. Kevin says, "My wife just got one. I'm jealous. 12 Max. Well, hey, gotta hustle up, buddy. See, go to your nearest cell phone place. Be like, what can you guys do for me? Or else I'm gonna go to another company. Sometimes they'll help you out a little bit." Jeanette says, "What's up?" Oh, we got all these iPhone users now. I guess the Keyse review is starting to get big. We almost had 80 subscribers. So we got a bunch of iPhone people here. Kevin says they got the blue homie, sexy blue too. And Tristan says, "Amen." So that's that, guys. That's with the iPhone. So hand clap for the iPhone. Okay, and then we also have the Apple TV. We'll go over this real quick. So the Apple TV 4K. So they have a new button on here on the remote. So the remote's completely redesigned. So for those of you guys that like Apple TV, the Siri button is now on the side of it. And then you have all the controls right here on the front, but the Siri's on the side. So they redesigned the control, which should be one of the next slides coming up pretty soon. So you have the 4K. That's also be coming out the end of this month. I believe they also put the M1 chip on some of these, or the derivative of it. You can see the Siri button right there, which I think that'll be easier because it'd be like your cell phone. And let me back those up because I just realized I was playing it in full screen. So let me back that those slides up for you guys. actually starting with this slide. So, yeah, so it's not much to change. You still get all the same services and stuff like that. So, you know, you get the 4K on this one. You still have mostly all the same buttons, just a little bit more redesigned. It looks like it has better ergonomics, especially with the controller. You can just hit the Siri button with your thumb. Just move it to the side of it like that, or whatever finger you're operating with. Right here, you can see you can play some games on it. They also said, for those of you who know, that the Apple TV is compatible with the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller. So, you know, good job on that, Apple. They also said the Xbox controller, but they specifically sold in the live stream, they sold the DualSense control. So, of course, the DualSense controls, the best controller ever made. Apple knows how to get it, you know. Apple knows how to get it. So, that's that right there. So, that's the Apple TV. So, good job, Apple, on that. So, now, here's one of the big things that Apple made. Kevin says how much. I believe it goes for about $180, $200. Let me check for you guys real quick. I didn't put the price on there because I just put quick news. 'Cause I know I bought my grandmother one, the older one. Let me see. Let me go to my Android-based Microsoft Apple 4K. Oops. Go back. Apple TV 4K. Price. Going to go price. So, new Apple TV. Let's see. Actually, I need to put because I don't have the scene from my phone, I need to put that back up on here so you guys can view it. I'll do it one of these days, probably after this episode, actually. View pricing right there. So it will be, order 430 available the second half of May. The 32 gigabyte version is going to be $180, or you can purchase it for a payment plan for about $30 a month. You also have the 64 gigabyte one, which is about $200, or you can use a installment billing for about $33 a month. So that's how much it is. Kevin says sexy. Chester says iPhone 13 out this fall, right? It might be next year, because usually what they do with iPhones or any Apple product for the most part, especially iPhones or iPads, they'll do like the regular version. So that, like right now we're on the 12, right? So then they have the better 12, the advanced one. They could switch it up this year. It's kind of hard to say because of the pandemic, and especially factories. A couple of factories busted up. TMSE, which is probably the biggest semiconductor factory in the world, they're behind on making stuff, and they had to sit down for like a day or two, which means months of delays just for those couple of days. Some of the part suppliers that supplies them with like resistors and diodes and stuff like that, they're waiting to get some of that stuff too, so they're a little bit behind. So we'll see. This stuff, especially with the pandemic, made everything just crazy. So we'll see what Apple does, if they're going to release the iPhone 13 this fall. I personally don't think this fall. I think it'll be next year, but we'll see. But I don't think it's going to be this fall. My personal opinion. But it could be. Who knows, And of course, whenever they announce something, I will announce it to you guys. So anyway, let's go on to something that Apple made a big deal out of, the Airtag. So with the Airtags, these are basically like, if you know the little towel devices where if you lose your device, you can find it. Well, this is like the towel on steroids, and in a lot of cases, I do have to admit it's better, because they make it a lot more user-friendly, and you don't have to buy a new one when the battery runs out. So let's go ahead, we'll play this video.
Keyse.
Oh man. So that is your new AirTag. So as you see here, you can customize them. So let me go ahead and put that full screen. Let me actually go back. Let me see. Go back to it. I want, probably because it's not clicked on. There we go. That's my pointer. So right over here, you can see it's all customized and stuff like that. You can get, I don't know how much it was to get those engravements on there. I have to see, but you can get them engraved, and of course you can see them in the sleeves and stuff like that. Some of these sleeves, so like this one right here that's soaring, that one's about $30 right there. So and other companies coming out with them too. They got some for up to $400 for you fashionistas out there. Pay $400 for like a piece of leather. I mean, it must be a nice piece of leather. You know what I'm saying? Tristan says, yeah, baby. BD Too Easy says, I like how they have an iPod Nano down on the couch. I missed that actually. Hold up. Did they have an iPad Nano on there? Hold up. Wait. I must have missed that. Here, let's go back to that video actually. Here, let's watch that. I completely missed that. And I edited this video like 10 times.
Keyse.
Look on this screen. I'm watching this cat. I saw that. Okay, yeah. Change. I'm trying to see where the Nano is. CDs. Oh, I did. Yeah, I missed that. Okay. Yeah, see, it was in a corner, dark, so I didn't see. So I'll rewind it manually. So right about there. Oops. Let's see, I'm trying to get it exact. Right about here. So you see that right here? Good eye, Brandon. I didn't even see that. That's like, that was a good Easter egg right there. So that's crazy. Good eye. I didn't even notice that. So tag. So hey, good job. So yeah. This thing is, from what I was seeing, it's pretty good, man. So it uses Apple U1 chip, which uses UWB technology, which is the ultra wideband technology. So that's the thing that will be able to open your car when you get into your car and stuff like that. So it uses their U1 chip. This device does have that inside of it as well. So as you were seeing with the screen, how it was navigating to where he was at, it uses that in conjunction with Bluetooth as well to help find your device. They was also saying, which I would have a video for, I might just have to cut it one day for you guys. or you can look on it live. If you look at their event, they have it to where if you lose it on like a train or something like that, and then somebody else is like near it, that's an iPhone user, it will actually kind of cross-reference and try to find it for you and alert it back to yourself onto your maps and find the device. Also, if somebody picks it up and they scan it, it will give your name and your number to call to say, hey, I found your device. So that's pretty cool technology on there. It's not just for nearby, it's pretty much anywhere. It uses a mesh network. They said this will also be able to be used with Android phones as well. So like say if you like scan it, it will link you to a website or whatever like that with your information on it, so they can try to mail it to you or call you, whatever they want to do, It is secure. It doesn't just it doesn't show your address, it's your cell phone number. And if it's nearby, it won't expose your position where you're at, So they did take strides to make sure it's very, very secure about everything. And then we have a couple of things right here. I'll put Apple shows off the AirTag. They introduced the AirTag, a small and elegant design accessory that helps keeps track of and find the items that matters most where the Apple's Find My app, whether attached to a handbag, keys, backpack, or other items. The AirTag taps into the vast global Find My network and can help locate a lost item, all while keeping the locations and data private and anonymous with the end-to-end encryption. AirTag can be purchased in 1 or 4 packs for $29 and $100 respectively, and will be available beginning Friday, April 30th. So you guys can get this soon, so good job with Apple getting that. Apple goes on to say, we're excited to bring this incredibly new capabilities to iPhone users with the induction of AirTags, leveraging the vast Find My network to help them keep track and find the important items in their lives, which is the president, Keyse Dranch, said. With this design of air parallel finding experience and built-in privacy and security features, the AirTags will provide customers with another way to leverage the power of the Apple ecosystem and enhance the versatility of the iPhone. Each round of AirTags is small and lightweight, features precise and etched polished stainless steel, and is IP67 water and dust resistance to a built-in speaker that plays sound to help locate AirTag. And while a removable cover makes it easy for users to replace the battery. The battery it uses is a CMOS 2032 battery. Let me drink some water. My throat's getting parched from talking so much. How you guys do about random things? Thanks for joining again, guys. If you're watching this video, hit the like button down below. And then if you're not a subscriber yet, hit the subscribe button and the bell notifications. Drink some water. Ew, damn. I think I've been talking a lot today. Let me drink you another sip. So remove the cover with replace with a battery. AirTags features the same magical setup experience as the iPods. Just bring the AirTag close to your iPhone and it will connect. Users can assign the AirTag to an item and name it with defaults like keys or jacket and provide a custom name of their choosing. Once the AirTag is set up, it will appear in the New Items tab in the Find My app, where users can view the items currently or last known locations on the map. If a user misplaces their item and it's within Bluetooth range, they can use the Find My app to play a sound from the AirTag to help locate it. Users can also ask Siri to find their items, and AirTag will play a sound of it is nearby. So that's a pretty good good way to use things. And again, you do have to give Apple their due if you're not an Apple guy or Apple girl, because this is pretty cool technology, leveraging the ecosystem. How can we get more money to feed this monster? AirTag, something $25, and people are gonna be buying a whole bunch of these, which is a great Christmas gift or birthday gift for people that loses their stuff often. So give somebody these, they'll be happy. Let me see where I'm at. Excuse me. Each AirTag is a chip with the Apple designed U1 chip using the ultra-wideband technology, enabling precise findings for the iPhone 11 and 12 users. This advanced technology can more accurately determine the distance and direction to a lost AirTag when it's in range. As the users move, the precise finding fuses input from the camera, AR kit, accelerometer, and gyroscope will then use them to guide the AirTag in a combination of sound, haptics, and visual feedback. And I forgot to mention that point right there too. So you will need an iPhone 11 and iPhone 12 because they're the only devices that have the U1 chip inside of them. Let me see, we got some text coming up. Tristan says, excellent price. Michelle says, good. And then Kevin says, doing good, brother. Thank you. Or doing great, brother. I appreciate it. I try. Tristan got some eyes. And then Kevin says, Mother's Day is coming up. Don't forget Mama. Well, my mama has an Android phone. I'm just saying. She got an Android. But we're not going to clown right now. We're talking about Apple, okay? We're talking about Apple. My grandmother got an iPhone, so maybe we get one for her. Where am I at? If the AirTag is separated from its owner or out of Bluetooth range, the Find My network can help track it down. The Find My network is approached by 1 billion Apple devices and can detect Bluetooth signals from a lost AirTag and relay the location back to its owner, all in the background, anonymously and privately. Users can also place the AirTag in lost mode and be notified when it's in range or has been located by the vast Find My network. If an AirTag is lost by fire by someone, they can tap into it using their iPhone or any NFC capable device. Again, that includes iPhones, Androids, or so forth, and can be taken to the website where it will display a contact number for the owner if they have provided one. AirTags include support for the accessibility features built into iOS. Precise findings of using VoiceOver, for example, can direct users who are blind or low vision to AirTags with the directions of AirTag is 9 feet away on your left. So you have that. And that's pretty cool because they can find it with Bluetooth. And one of the things they were saying through their pressure is that, say if it's in a cab and you lose it and you can't find it, you can tell it to find, but it won't automatically goes off because it's still connected to Bluetooth and it'll be still connected to your phone. So it might, the other person, won't get alerted to it if somebody else is in the vehicle too because it's still by you. Let me see what's coming up. Somebody coming up. Tristan says, yuck. Hey, don't hate. We ain't hating you guys on this one, so don't be hating. Kevin says, I ain't going to talk bad about your mama since he's too nice, but her son should have hooked her up with her iPhone. My mom don't need my opinions if she don't want my opinion, thank you. She knows the premium products to get. You guys trying to make me talk bad about Apple right now. I'm trying to be cool. You guys trying to make me talk bad about Apple. We're going to move on. Customers can order AirTags beginning at 5 a.m. Pacific time on Friday, April 23rd. AirTags will be available in 1 and 4 packs, $30 and $100 respectively, from Apple.com in the Apple stores, app and Apple Store locations, and throughout Apple authorized resellers and select carriers. Pricing may vary beginning Friday, April 3rd. So that's to be Best Buys, your AT&T stores, your Verizon stores, stuff like that. Apple designed an AirTag accessories to include the leather ring, the leather key ring in saddle brown, product red, and Baltic blue for $35 US. The leather loop and the saddle brown and product red for $39, and the polyurethane loop in white, deep navy, sunflower, and electric orange for $30. So $30 is not too bad. So you'll pretty much pay before taxes, depending on where you live. You'll probably pay with the little thing about $60. So not too bad, especially if you don't want to lose your $600 key from your car, stuff like that, or your $500 leather jacket, stuff like that. So something to think about, guys, because we don't think about that stuff. Like, when we have our keys to cars, because of how they're made, or key fobs nowadays, for the most part, they're about anywhere between $400 to $700. So if you lose those keys, guess what? You gotta go back to the dealer, because the dealers the only ones that are gonna really, or maybe certain keysmiths, but the dealers are the only real ones that's gonna be authorized to redo your keys. You gotta take both keys, you gotta reinitialize them, which is gonna cost you another $150, $200. So by that time, you're out of a good anywhere between $600 to $1,000 before you get your key back. You know, what you call it? Kevin, you know I can't talk about that on the stream. Let me see. AirTag's Hermes, I think that's Hermes, or Hermes. Maybe it's Hermes. AirTag Hermes includes the premium bag charms and key rings and Fave. Okay, I can't pronounce some of these. The Fave Berenia. That's Fave Berenia. Blue indigo and orange leather, as well as luggage tag and travel tag and Veruvi Viridian leather, all which will be available beginning Friday, April 30th. Purchase from Apple.com on the Apple Store app and personalized engraving for free. Customers are able to find the great shopping and support services from Apple.com and the Apple Store locations. Anyone that can get their shopping help from the Apple specialist, choose monthly financing offers, trade-in eligibility devices, and get Apple support or no contact delivery at the Apple stores. Customers can see AirTags, or did I ain't even moving along this with you guys, huh? I'm just like reading off. I have to figure we already went through this, so actually we went through that. Here we go. And then we'll read. They can get from the Apple specialist, choose monthly financing offers, trade-in eligible devices, and get Apple support and no contact delivery or Apple Store pickup options. Customers can see the AirTag at an Apple Store and have their questions answered in person. Before the visit, customers are encouraged to check apple.com/retail for more information, opening hours, services available, and the health and safety measures in place. AirTag requires an iPhone or iPod Touch running iOS 14.5 or later, or iPod running iPad OS 14.5 or later. These software updates will be available starting next week. Customers may have an Apple ID and be signed into their iCloud account. Certain features may require the Find My to be enabled in iCloud settings. So, my mom says, thanks for the thought, Kevin, but he can't hook me up if I don't want it. Tristan says, I'll take the Hermes. Just to let you guys know, I think the Hermes is over $300, so you might want to think about how much you want it. It is kind of expensive because it's supposed to be like premium leather or something like that. A little bit too rich for my blood. I'll take the $30 option. But yeah, that's pretty much that. That's the AirTag, guys. So, hey. That's that stuff. All right, guys, we're almost done. We're actually going longer than I expected. I thought this was going to be less time, but we're going to the new iMac. So, the iMac, as you know, is a staple in Apple's history. This is one of the devices that really, really got Apple back on track. If you didn't have the original iMac, there will be no Apple today, guys. You know, Apple almost went bankrupt. Not Steve Ballmer, Bill Gates and Microsoft gave them some money to help them stay afloat, and then they went from there. But basically, of course, you can get money for somebody, but what you do after that is going to be the question. And the iMac is one of the products that really single-handedly, before the iPhone even, before the iPhone and the iPhone and the iPad, and the iPod came in. It was starting with the iMac that really started the revival of Apple, you know. So we got a video to play, and we'll go ahead and play it now.
Say hello to the new iMac. You've never seen a computer like this before. Yeah, it's really that thin. But it's not magic. It's the M1 chip, which is kind of magic. And it makes the new iMac fast. Like, your apps open instantly fast. Like, check that text while you clean your inbox, while you share that photo, while you stream that show fast.
That's fast.
It has a 4.5K Retina display for colors that pop off the screen. A 1080p camera, so you'll look right in any light. And whether you're talking to one person or 100, the mics always focus on your voice. So they hear you, not what's around you. 6 speakers and Dolby Atmos means everything you do sounds great. Matching keyboard and mouse, and wireless Touch ID. Boom, boom, boom. And what happens on your iPhone also happens on your iMac. That's definitely magic. This is the new iMac. Oh wait, I forgot. It comes in 7 colors.
I need my mic. But yeah, there it is, guys. The new iMacs. There you go. This will be a mixed bag for a lot of people because a lot of people love it or hate it. I've been reading. Apple right here went with a super slim design. It's only about 11.5 millimeters, which is about a half-inch thick. And as you can see on this screen right here, you can see the Thunderbolt and USB 4 ports, USB Type-C ports, and it really depends on, what kind of user you are. I think for, I know they kind of market this for a lot of people, but Apple is not like Windows in this case. So, and they are doing it with they have the Touch ID right there and stuff like that. But they're matching up with the phone. So no, they have a they have a theme going on. So you can get a purple phone, you can get a purple desktop. It is very, very thin. As you can see right here, that's all the colors that you can see right there. So you have that working for you as well. I like how thin it is. I wish they would have got rid of the lip. Because like one of the streamers I was looking at, Marquez Brownlee, he was saying that he would rather have thicker computer and no lip, which I would honestly would like too. And then you see the touchpad, the magic mouse is right there, all different colors. So Apple's going all in on the colors right here, guys. Going all in. Let me see. We got some stuff right here. Oops. Why is that not muted out? Did I mess up on the slide? Because we want to mute that video because that's got music. Good thing I caught that. Don't want to be messing with Apple. We know what happened last year when I messed with Apple on certain stuff. But yeah, let me see. BD2 Easy says, I said the iMac is cool and using the M1 is awesome, but I feel like the idea of the family use computer is dead. Yeah, honestly, Brandon, if anybody buys this, I doubt it'll be for the family. It'll be private users. I mean, my PC is just for me. I mean, I just use it by myself, stuff like that. Kevin says Dolby Atmos sick. Yeah. Well, it's small speakers, so I wouldn't expect a great sound, but it should be improved, Tristan says, wow. Kevin said, I want this. Hey, if you got the money, buddy, about $1,200-$1,300. BD2 Easy says, everybody have their own devices now. Yeah, I have my own devices. I don't want nobody touching my computer anyway. Got a lot of important stuff on here. Tristan says 7 colors. Yep, 7 colors, just like the iPhone now. Compact. Kevin says compact, safe saver, and I appreciate this. Yeah, love the Touch ID. Yeah, that's a pretty cool feature because then you just touch it, and then reach your fingerprint and it opens up. I just look at my computer and it opens up, but we ain't gonna talk about that right now. Kevin says that's dope. Dope workspace computer. Kevin, that's a good idea actually. Workspace computers. That's a good idea right there, Kev. Good thinking. That would be a good workspace computer. But anyway, they have some stuff. I don't think I put no text on here, right? What's the next video? Oh, I did put some text on here. Let me see what I got. Right there. Okay, I can read this in a minute. I'll read what I got here while you guys looking at the B-roll, and I'll go ahead and blow it up so you guys can see it. The all-new design enabled by M1, completely reinventing one of the world's most iconic computers. The new iMac features a thinner, more compact design that is remarkable from every angle. Enabled by the system-on-chip architecture and the amazing power and efficiency of the M1, the logic board and thermals are drastically consolidated and reduced in the size compared to the previous generations, allowing the side profile of the Mac to practically disappear. The much more compact design reduces the volume of the iMac by 50%, one allowing it to take up less space and fits easily in more spaces. With the array of colors, green, yellow, orange, pink, purple, blue, and silver, the iMac design personalized and elevates any space unlike any computer. The iMac features softer colors and thinner borders on the side to allow the user to focus on their content, while the back pops in a bold, saturated color. To complete with the system's the simplified design, iMac comes with the new power connector that attaches magnetically and beautifully woven 2-meter long ColorMax cable. And that cable is, I'm not going to lie, the design of that is nice. I don't think there was any pictures on it, though. I couldn't find none. The iMac has always been about the best-in-class display. The iMac features an expansive 24-inch 4.5K Retina display with narrow bezels and 11.3 million pixels. With a P3 wide color gamut and over 1 billion colors, plus 500 nits of brightness, the images are vivid and more brilliant. The new display also features True Tone technology, which automatically adjusts the color temperature as the environment changes for a more natural viewing experience. In addition, the 4.5K Retina display on a new iMac has an industry-leading anti-reflective coating for greater comfort and readability. Let me see, Kevin. I'm wicked smart. LOL. Tristan says purple may draw Jania in. Let me show my face real quick. Let me show my face. Hold on. Tristan, I doubt that one. Jania, I will go Apple before Jania does, actually. Okay. Let's go ahead and pull up this. So here's some of the specs. So powerful 8-core CPU in the M1 features the fastest CPU core in low-power silicone, and the 8-core GPU features the fastest integrated graphics in a personal computer when combined with the high-efficiency unified memory architecture and the 16-core Apple Neural Engine. The new iMac features or delivers a more powerful performance when compared to standard models up to the 21.5-inch Mac, including 85% faster GPU performance, so that users can export their favorite video project in iMovie faster than ever, easily work with massive 100 megapixel photos in Lightroom, and compile new apps in Xcode in a fraction of the time. Up to 2 times faster GPU performance for certain apps like Affinity Photo and Photoshop, and up to 50% faster than most powerful discrete graphics in the fastest 21.5 iMac, allowing users to render in real time or add complex filters to their photos in the snap. I'm not sure about that. To say that you're going to be faster than even the NVIDIA cards, I don't know about that one. But hey, it's Apple, you know. The ability to edit it up to 5 streams of 4K footage or 1 stream of 8K footage, 5 without dropping a frame in the Final Cut Pro, up to 3 times faster machine learning in the apps that leverage the 16-core neural engine in the M1. You know, the newer engines, they are machine learning. So like when you're doing like filters or you're taking pictures where it's getting different angles and stuff like that, that's all your matrix processing right there. The new 24-inch iMac is available to pre-order beginning Friday, April 30th on Apple.com, and it's in the Apple Store. It will begin to arrive with customers and available in select Apple Store and locations through Apple authorized resellers beginning the second half of May. The iMac, so there's 2 versions of this too. Probably next time I'll put the pictures be difference between the two, but one of them doesn't have, I believe, the Thunderbolt ports on them. Where will we right here? The iMac with a 7-core GPU starts at $1,300 and $1,250 for education, and is available in green, pink, blue, and silver. It features an 8-core CPU, 8 gigabytes of unified memory, 256 gigabyte SSD, 2 Thunderbolt ports, Magic keyboards, and the Magic mouse. Yeah, so it doesn't have the USB 4 Type-C ports. The iMac with the 8-core GPU starts at $1,500 and $1,400 for education, and is available in green, yellow, orange, pink, purple, blue, and silver. It features an 8-core CPU, 8 gigabytes of unified memory, 256 gigabyte SSD, 2 Thunderbolt ports, 2 additional USB 3. That should have been USB. They said USB 4 on their thing, but whatever. USB 3 ports, Magic keyboards with Touch ID, Magic mouse, and Ethernet. The Ethernet's gonna be on like the power brick, which is pretty cool. I kind of do like that design. BD Too Easy says, the entry level iMac is a joke. 2 ports on a desktop. LOL. I agree with you that one. I completely agree with you on that one. So, hey, oh, come on, PowerPoint. Why are you screwing with me today? Is my stream going? And it's funny too because I tested all this stuff. Why my processor, let's see, is throttling high. See, there's something running out I want it to run. See, XSplit taking up a lot. Windows system. Why is XSplit taking a lot? Resources. See, that's probably why it's crashing because XSplit is like acting weird. Okay, let's go. Okay, close this. Now I want to go back to Apple. So I'm going to go on this slide right here. Okay. Pause. Is he going to crash again? It's probably going to crash again. And I wonder if XSplit's taking up some stuff too. I'm going to have to mess with some of the settings on that. Yeah, my CPU usage at 100%. It definitely shouldn't be at that. Mute this music. They're going to have Apple coming after me. So anyway, that's the iMac, guys. So good job, Apple. Change my PowerPoint screen real quick. There we go. So that's the iMac. Let me see. Kevin says, take my money between Sony and Apple. I ain't never going to have no money. He said, you got this, Keyse. Yeah, my PowerPoint is crashing. I'm looking at my CPU usage. For some reason, like, freaking XSplit is taking out a lot. So I'm going to have to figure out why that is. I might have to drop. You know what? I did start doing the stream at 60 frames per second. Maybe I'll reduce it next time. Maybe I'll do it at 30 next time. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe it's just too much. That I didn't even think about that. That could be right as crashing. So, wait, hold up. We got Jenna Nation in the house. How you doing, Jenna? I actually shot you out today about your channel, so you can watch it later. Somewhere in between there, I shot you out. So, anywho, let's go to our very last subject of the day. And thanks for sticking around, guys. I know this is a little bit longer episode today, but it's a lot of stuff for Apple and all the other stuff. But we have the brand new iPad Pro.
What?
The brand new iPad Pro.
What?
Again, we have the brand new iPad Pro.
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, check this out, guys. This has an M1 chip in it, and they're saying it's the bee's knees. But I got some reservation about this. We'll go ahead and play the video, and then I'll share with you guys my thoughts. So here we go.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So that's that, guys. That's the new iPad Pro. Let me see. Jennifer says, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'll be streaming at 6:30 yesterday. I should be able to catch that. I don't think I'm doing nothing important. So I should be able to catch that stream today. So, hey, Jenna B Nation, guys, Twitch. Jenna, put your link in the comments if you can, Jenna. Follow my cousin. She makes good stuff. She plays video games. You know, don't be trying to get her number. I'll slap you. But anyway, she'll be streaming at 6:30 yesterday, 7 o'clock tonight. So, support Jenna Nation, support Black women streamers, please, for me. Let's see. Tristan Williams says, "Oh my God." BD2 Easy said, "Now that's fire." Jenna Nation said, "That looked nice." Kevin says, "Sick." Tristan's drooling. Kevin says, "Take all my damn money." And Tristan says, "Lord, that is beautiful." Yeah. All that stuff right there, baby. So, anyways, PowerPoint just don't like me today. And it could be my stream that's getting like 100%. And stream, go to the end, please. Let me see. I'll just put it on this graphic right here for now, because that's not a video. And it looks like it's mostly the videos too for some reason. I gotta figure this out. I got more RAM this week, so it's not the RAM. I gotta figure it out. Life of a techie, right? Where's all my techies at? Shout out to all my techies, by the way. All right, so there we go. We're just leaving on this screen right now. Let me see. Tristan says, "Lord, that's beautiful." Kevin says, "Whoa, does he play Warzone? We need a fourth." Yes, Kev, he played Warzone, and she played it with me, and I was on her live stream the other day. Where's you at? Let's see. VD too easy. PowerPoint's advertising Apple promos. PowerPoint's advertising the Keyse review altogether. Because let me see. Let me go back. Because when I log on. Oh, you know what? When I'm logging on with this for my controller, it jumps up. It was like 67. Now it jumps to 83. I'm going to have to figure that out. So, anyway, let me see. Let me see if I can possibly ease the B-roll in there. Because I kind of like to live life dangerously sometime. But there we go. Let's see. Let's see if we can. Yeah, definitely seen video and logging and stuff, so I'm going to have to figure that one out. Anyway, so the Revolution M1 chip has been a breakthrough. And actually, I'll go ahead and eliminate this so you guys can just look at it, and hopefully it doesn't crash on me. It has been a breakthrough for the Mac. We're incredibly excited to bring this to the iPad Pro, which is said by Greg Joraski, Apple Senior Vice President of Worldwide Marketing. And he said, with the M1 huge jump in performance, a groundbreaking extreme dynamic range experience on a 12.9-inch Liquid Retina XDR display. That's a lot of freaking words. Up to 2 terabytes of high-speed storage, Thunderbolt expansion, something I kind of like. It has Thunderbolt on it. A 4-speaker audio system, 4 cameras with LiDAR scanner, blazing fast 5G connectivity, and amazing video calling experience with Center Stage, combined with the advanced features of the iPad and powerful Pro app ecosystem, all in the device that a user can hold in one hand. There's nothing else like the iPad Pro. The industry breakthrough M1 chip takes up the industry-leading performance of the iPad Pro into an entirely new level. The 8-core design features the world's fastest CPU cores and low-power silicone. Delivering up to 50% faster GPU performance than the A12Z Bionic chip, which was the chip that the last one used. The 8-core GPU is the class's own, delivering 40% faster performance in the GPU performance. This is a combination of CPU and graphics performance on the iPad Pro, riding its lead as the fastest device of its kind. Powerful custom technologies, including next-gen 16-core Apple Neural Engine, an advanced image signal processor, ISP, a unifying high-bandwidth memory architecture with 16 gigabytes of memory, 2 times faster storage, and up to 2 terabyte performance with all-day battery life and a thin and light design of the iPad Pro. Because the M1 seems the same fundamental architecture of the A series chip, iPad OS is already optimized to take full advantage of the powerful technologies in M1 and to easily handle everything from simple navigation to the most demanding workflows. So if you guys notice that the RAM on this guy has more than the iMac, just throwing it out there. Let me see. Kevin says, "Read my invitation, son. You didn't answer your phone that day." The new Liquid Retina XDR display brings stunning front of screen performance in the Pro Display XDR to 12.9-inch iPad Pro. Engineered with some new cutting edge mini LEDs. So the new technology, which we'll probably be talking about more as, especially when we start talking about TVs some more, with those mini LEDs that uses over 10,000 LEDs across the entire back of the display. The Liquid Retina XDR displays feature up to 1,000 nits of full screen brightness, 1,600 nits of peak brightness, and a phenomenal 1,000,000 to 1 contrast ratio to enhance creative workflows. The results in a stunning visual experience that reflects what can be seen in the real world by capturing the brightest highlights and the most subtle details, even in the darkest images. Now, creative professionals, including photographers, videographers, and filmmakers, can view, edit true-to-life HDR content on a large screen that they can take anywhere. The new Liquid Retina display, XDR display, includes other advanced technologies that can be found in the 11-inch iPad Pro, including ProMotion, True Tone, PD, wide color support, delivering an unmatched mobile cinematic viewing experience with HDR and Dolby support for Thunderbolt and USB 4, making the USB-C port on the iPad Pro the fastest and most versatile port ever on an iPad, with 4 times more bandwidth for wired connections than previous iPads, up to 40 gigabits per second. Thunderbolt supports 10 gigabit Ethernet and opens up a massive ecosystem of high-performance accessories like faster external storage and even higher resolution external displays, including the Pro Display XDR at full 6K resolution, all while connected using the high-performance cables and docks. With more support for peripherals than ever, the iPad Pro now fits even more seamlessly in the creative workflows. And then I'll pull up the text right here. So it's available to order beginning Friday the 30th on Apple.com, and in the Apple Store, available in 31 countries and regions, including the U.S. The iPad Pro will be available in the Apple Store in locations in the second half of May. The 11-inch and 12.9-inch iPad Pro will be available in silver and space gray finishes. The iPad Pro is available in 128 gigabyte, 256 gigabyte, 512 gigabyte, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabyte configuration. Wait till we get to the price. Providing the Pro customers more room for their apps and content. The 11-inch iPad Pro starts at $800 with the Wi-Fi models. For Wi-Fi models, and $1,000 with Wi-Fi and cellular models. So that's your 5G connectivity, like your AT&T and Verizon and stuff like that. And the 12.9-inch iPad starts at $1,100 for the Wi-Fi model and $1,300 for the Wi-Fi plus cellular model from Apple.com. So a lot of money, and I'm gonna say something in a minute afterwards. And then you got the educational pricing, which I won't go over. The second generation of Apple Pencil is available for $130, and the Magic Keyboard with the new iPad Pro will be available in black and white for $300 for the 11-inch iPad Pro and $350 for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro with the layout for over 30 languages. The Smart Keyboard Folio for the new iPad is available for $180 for the 11-inch iPad Pro and $200 for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. The Smart Folio for the new iPad Pro is available in 5 colors for $80, and the 11-inch iPad Pro and $100 for the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. You know, whew, a lot of stuff. A lot of words, guys. Let me see. Kevin said our trio will be beast next time. Yeah, I think this is more like the iMac. Yeah, I think most people gonna buy this more than the iPad, to be honest with you. You know, like Brandon was saying, not a lot of people buy like family computers anymore. You know, and to be honest with you, most families don't need a big computer. I do because of the work I do, and I'd rather have a computer anyway for a lot of stuff. You know, I can do my work and have my text on the side and multiple things. Of course, doing the Keyse review. stuff like that. This little baby is bad. Tristan says, me too. And then Kevin says, I'm gonna scoop this up for sure. Tristan said, glad my mama on her because she knows what I want for Christmas. Oh Lord, oh Lordy, that's a lot of money. You might want to ask that for a birthday gift, Christmas present. Yeah, that's $800 for the cheapest one. Still cheaper comparable to the iMac. That is true. So, but yeah. Now, one thing I would like to say about this guy. There's one gotcha I like to feel from this guy. It uses iPad OS. Why didn't they use Mac OS for this? Because this is pretty much as powerful as a Mac in your hand, basically. You know? So why didn't they use Mac OS for this guy? That's the one thing I wanted to know. Because and MBK HD said that you know, I would rather have like a full version of Final Cut Pro in my hand to edit this, but you're limited to the software, and that's kind of true. But I don't know. Me personally, I would like to see the iPad Pro with the full Mac OS so it can challenge the Surface line from Microsoft. And I just feel like the regular iPad, yeah, leave your regular iPad OS on there. Make the iPad Pro a full computer. You basically got the same chip in there as your MacBook Pro, you know? So why not just put it into the, you know, into the iPad Pro? Make it a true competitor to the Microsoft Surface line. I would like to see that, you know? I would really, really like to see that. But hey, it's Apple. They do what they do. Let me see. Tristan Williams. No, I want the $1,300 model. You're gonna keep on wanting in that case. BD Too Easy says this kind of killed the MacBook Air. Honestly, I don't even know why they have that MacBook Air. If they're even going to have, well, they came out with the other one, but whatever. So as not to kill the Mac. Yeah, I guess. But, I mean, it's the Pro. I mean, you're spending about $1,000 on it, so you might as well, you know, include it. You know, like, might as well. So, that's not here or there. That's whatever Apple decides they want to do, you know, so. Anyway, that's the Apple iMac Pro, baby. Or iPad Pro, sorry.
For sure,
Woo! That's a stream. I'm tired, y'all. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, man. So, of course, I would like to say thank you for joining my stream. And if you guys do me a favor, hit the like button. You know, hit the notification on the subscribers. We're going to leave this open for some Q&A. Anybody got some Q&A they want to say, anything like that, let me know. So we leave this open. If you guys want to ask me some questions, and I'll wait because I see the stream hasn't called up yet. So, hey, where'd my Q&A screen go? That's just stay up. But anyway, we'll go ahead and turn on a little bit of music. So, anybody got some questions, some comments, some thoughts? Go ahead, ask me here, guys. Let me see. Jeanette said, I don't think so, son. Let's see. Kevin says, loving all this Apple love. Hey, the Keyse review, baby. The Keyse review. BD Too Easy saying you playing Outriders. I haven't played it yet. I may try it one day. It's just time. I just try to find time. I got like 4 games in my backlog of my like big games, like The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Death Stranding. I haven't finished yet, you know. I have not finished that yet, so I might check it out one day, Brandon. We'll see. Just gotta get some time because even after this, I gotta do some more work. Kevin says the Outriders gears. Some people saying some good stuff about Outriders. I don't think it's like a top game, but there's been some people commenting about Outriders saying it's pretty good though. So, we'll see. I actually just downloaded. I downloaded Destiny recently because Kevin said he was playing it again and it's cool. So we'll see how it plays on the PS5. I really can't wait to get a 4K TV. I've been holding off, and this is the year. This is the year because it's got all the tech I wanted the TV, so I'm ready for a couple of stuff. So cool, guys. You guys living cool, man. So let's go ahead and play some credits. Oops, wrong screen. go ahead, do this last screen right here. And yeah, man, it's a lot of stuff. Again, thank you for staying on with me. This is a way longer show than I expected to be. I wasn't expecting to be this long, but hey, it happens. Let me see. Jennifer says, I like Valorant. And BD2 says it has some issues, but I've been playing through and it's fun. Yeah, I've been hearing about the issues and stuff like that. I've definitely been hearing about that. But yeah, man, a lot of technology, of course, guys, concluding with all the Apple stuff. It's just amazing where even from a few years ago where we're coming up with technology and stuff like that. We have all the EV vehicles that's coming out. Like I said in the beginning, if you was with me from the beginning of the show, we're not going to be seeing gasoline engines by the year 2030, 2040, at least new ones. All those are going to be EV vehicles, or it's going to be hydrogen vehicles, or at least a hybrid at minimum. You know, we're going to that point where we're backing away from fuel energies and stuff like that. We got to take care of the planets for our, you know, our sons, our daughters, our nieces, our nephews, our grandkids, so forth and so forth, for our neighbors, all that stuff. So, you know, seeing all that, you know, dealing with the whole carbon emissions and going to zero is very, very interesting. And we're actually getting EVs that's looking sexy that we want, you know. We're going to miss the manual transmissions, but we're going that way, you know. Of course, we're still going to have our old cars, so we'll still have those. Let me see something popped in. Kevin says, PS5 is my joy, loving gaming on it. Yes, I love my PS5. I was just playing Ratchet and Clank on it the other day. So I was playing Ratchet and Clank on it. I've been playing Oddworld Soul Search, which is pretty fun. I love the Oddworld series. Great puzzle games. It's hard. And of course, I got Returnal. Returnal's already downloaded, baby. I got Returnal downloaded. Give one more hand clap for Returnal, baby. So that sucker's already locked and loaded. Let's see. Kevin says, just give me that Hummer EV truck. That's a bad bitch. Yes, it is. Oh, I love. Oh, by the way, they're going to have a cheaper one next year. I forgot the release dates on those, but they should be having a cheaper Hummer EV2s. They're already planning cheaper models, so be looking out for that. There's going to be a whole bunch of them. And of course, you know, one of my favorites, at least, is that Lucid Motors, baby. You know, I love that Lucid Motors. But yeah. You know, a lot of EVs, guys. We're going to be continuing down this road on making every new vehicle EV. So it's very possible your new vehicles can be an EV vehicle. And then, of course, we got the games, you know, Sony listening to their customers, you know, listening to their customer base, reversing the policies on PS3 and Vita games, you know, and keeping those stores available. And, you know, we'll be talking about places home. I'm going to try to add it on for next week, but Returnal. Lord, Returnal, baby. You know, BD2 Easy says, I'm waiting for the $25,000 Tesla. Oh yeah, that's gonna come. And no, guys, a lot more vehicles are gonna come. That's gonna be around that 25,000 mark. That's EVs too. The EV mark's gonna be rolling. Volkswagen planning some of them too. GM eventually is gonna get down to that price point too. Lucid Motors are planning for something down. They won't have them initially, but Lucid Motors planning for something like that. And then Rivian, I'm still trying to get some more information for Rivian because they don't have a lot, but I'll try to say some stuff on that. Stuff. Let me see what I missed. It's pretty fun. Just have to get used to playing mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I don't like the mouse and keyboard, and I used to play a lot of PC games, but I just don't like it like compared to like my DualSense. Like this thing is amazing to play with, man. And I mean the haptic feedbacks and the adaptive triggers. I mean that's life. Let me see. Kevin said Lucid Motors drip. Yep, drip, 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 baby. Janea Wyatt said, great show. Thank you, Janea. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me in this long stream, man. I did not know this stream was going to go that much. I thought it was going to be smaller. But hey, you know, that's what it is, man. You guys, of course, keep it fun. Of course, I had some technical errors, but you guys keep it fun for me. I really do appreciate it. And, you know, we're always going to keep on rocking and rolling and Keyse with you here. So, hey, man, that's pretty much it. I'm hungry and I'm thirsty and I got to eat. I got to do some more work tonight. And, yeah, I'm about to get off this thing. But thank you guys again. I'm a hand clap for you guys. Hand clap. Thank you for joining me, guys. Thank you again to all my Patreons, all my techies that pay monthly to help support this channel, give me a little bit of money so I can help expand, buy computer parts, stuff like that. I got on board some Morse parts, and they're not cheap. So thank you to all my techies that helps me out and contributes to me every month. I really, really do appreciate that. If you guys want to support the channel and become a Patreon techie, go to the my techie support is always in the comment section. If you guys are joining this for the first time, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell notification so it lets you know whenever I go live, upload videos and such. BD too easy. Later, man. I'll see you later. Kevin, you take it easy. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I love it. I love the communications and everything like that. We're only gonna get bigger, guys. Let's get to 100. Trying to get to 100. I will have. If we get to 100, I'm gonna have a giveaway on something. So, you know, if you got a friend, tell them to join. I'm gonna give away some headphones or something. I'm gonna give away some nice ones, not those cheap ones. I'm gonna give away something nice. So, you know, spread the word, guys. You know, share the Keyse review with everybody. Tell them to subscribe. And we're going to keep on knocking this thing on out, you know? So, anyway, I'm going to get off this thing, man. Again, this is Marquise. You have been watching the Keyse Review live. Y'all be easy. Be safe. Love your neighbor. Peace. One. Later, guys.
Place my bet on the right one. Hey, I'm a winner. He's a winner, baby. I'm a
I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it, expose the truth and gonna tell it what tea, what fun. This I now's got to be. Yes, I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it, expose the truth and gonna tell it what tea, what fun. This I now's got to be. Right on, right on, right on, right on, right on. afraid now nothing that you do can really bother me. You gave an inch, I grabbed a mile. I know it took me quite a while, but now you're gonna hear a little more from me. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it, expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it, expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it, expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it, expose the truth, I'm gonna tell it what it is, what it was. Just how now it's got to be. Cause I'm gonna speak out, I'm gonna yell it.
Hey y'all, we're gonna have a party now. We're gonna get on down to the morning light. We're gonna fall till the break of day. Everybody come on, big fun tonight. Yeah, come on, everybody come on. Big fun tonight. We're gonna party with the ladies, y'all.
To get to know you, so I could show you that I could mend your broken heart. You could make a new start if you play your cards right. You'll find love and ecstasy. Big fun, we can have it all, girl. Just say you will. Big fun tonight. Girl, it will be so nice. Big fun, we can have it all, girl. Just say you will. Big fun tonight. Girl, it will be so nice. You can cash your chips in, you know I'll let you win, girl. Make a gamble with your heart. You'll find that my loving is worth more than a dozen than any guy that you would choose. Big fun, we can have it all, girl. Just say you will. Big fun tonight, girl. It will be so nice. Big fun, we can have it all, girl.
of all kinds of girls. Played his games from Boston, Mass to LA. He left his mark in every town, left broken hearts and lost and found. They don't love him, and then he's away. Well, I watched her change her style from a playboy to a child. Her good loving's like new toys, playing house like girls and boys. And that's love calling. There ain't no way that you can fake it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. Now she and them, they never last. Well, not 'cause she's too fast. Broken homes and empty pockets in her wake. She got a lot of grief, you see. Only care that she was free, pretending love, but it was a genuine fake. Yeah, well, I watched him change her ways. She was totally amazed how he loved her with such ease, but her like a summer breeze. And that's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. There ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? You. Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? Don't you hear my love calling you? You. Now the two of them are one on the third planet from the sun. You know they're happy with what they've got, and they say they've got to lie. And that's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Yeah, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. Yeah, that's love calling. Ain't no way that you can fake it. Yeah, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can escape it. Well, that's love calling. Ain't no way you can get by. Well, that's love calling. You might as well give love a try. The girls in love, the boys in love. I'm in love and you're in love. He's in love, she's in love. You might as well give love a try. Broken love, hey, knowing love. God, saying love, whoa, whoa is love. Knowing love, hey, saying love, whoa, knowing love, hey.
Coming in out of the rain. Once I get past the pain, I'll be alright. But it takes me into the night. Can't help thinking of you, those memories.